Hello and welcome back to National Republic. In this episode, there might be some things left to do. So let's take Mira and Builder. Yeah, you two are good. I'll level them up later. I think there's some things I might be able to get done here. Yeah, I really never finished the Lucha quest line, so I gotta go do that. Up to the docks. Let's Narshada docks. Go. You guys I'll come back for later. Is there anything else? Right, there you two are.
Thanks again, stranger.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after, being shuttled from system to system barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh, we can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for.
I hope so too. May the Force be with you both.
It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
Holding on to hope is what gives you strength.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
A short lightsaber? Did I get... Okay. So that's done. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, did anything come out from this, or can I no longer do this quest? Let's see if I can do that. Oh, oh. Oh. Let's see. Did I do in the Jack Tar? Oh, I never checked the course. Oh, I can't. Never mind, I did.
Baboscado.
Alright, looks like there's nothing much in the way right now. Yeah, you check the cantina area, the entertainment promenade. One last time. And then I'll probably head out. Maybe talk to Mira. Look on.
Yeah, something wrong?
Question I wanted to ask.
Go ahead and ask.
Seem much more comfortable here than on the Ebon Hawk.
Feels better to be back here, not cooped up on that ship.
Why?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens,
I
people.
already saw this.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that.
I'll show you right here if you want.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already... Go ahead.
Raised?
Look, before we get into a game of Guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories. Go ahead. I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
That's a long story. Go.
Wow, you killed your target.
I've killed people. I know. I don't know. I don't like
this.
Go. Talk. Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Here. Nope.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
On the far side, Gota's a much bigger target.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
That voice line was different
There.
from the...
You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Has the ability to upgrade to repair other droids in the party. Nice.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
The improved laser, woo!
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Why is it still functioning?
Yes,
Never mind. Let's Dr.
something up?
Let's head back to Telos, because there's some stuff we can do there. Hey T3, I thought you were supposed to be in the engine room. Okay. Let's bring T3 and missiles. I don't need to follow up with that. I don't think I'm going to be entering combat. Another module. I think they were in Entertainment Module 81. Which I'm looking for. Yeah, I'll get to all in a second.
So you've returned.
Aren't you gonna put me under arrest?
While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders and obtain transport off Citadel Station, the matter has since been closed. It was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony would no longer be necessary, and thus you'd be allowed to go. But as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways, it was lucky for us, avoiding a possibly embarrassing situation.
Why would the Republic change their minds like that?
Why does the Republic do anything? The head doesn't know what the feet are doing. The hands don't even know they've got fingers, let alone where they are. My opinion, they probably performed their independent investigation and figured it wasn't your fault. Anyways, you should just be glad I decided to overlook the fact you escaped arrest.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah. And if there's nothing else, I've got a job to do. What is it?
So these people?
I see. And where and when did you kill them?
You ever heard of the deal made with Orson and Zerka? I confronted them when they tried to run and chased followed them to the restoration zone where they were on duty as Zerka security and killed them.
I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate. The TSF once again thanks you for your cooperation.
No, this is... I don't know. Okay, so I don't need to talk to anyone about Tilo's thing. Okay. Well then, let's head out to Honduras.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Alright, +1 bonus to his dexterity. Nice.
Yeah, something wrong. Go ahead. It's all this traveling.
Too quiet?
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people.
Like Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of...
Interesting way to put it. But it is true.
Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa like that.
I have certain energy about it, especially on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, something...
Raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
You died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you have lost family on Malachor 5? There were no colonies, it was a taboo world to the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
You're a Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
You were a slave.
When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit, and I felt like I had a place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that.
I regret the loss of life at Malachor, but there's no choice left.
Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you, I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it.
Don't sound too happy about it.
Should I be? Maybe I should ask you if you're happy about all the Jedi who died on Malachor 5. Maybe it felt like you lost family there, but I doubt it.
Gotta be stopped.
Yeah, I know. That kind of Go ahead, now.
When viewing you.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
Although it's what I think so.
Well.
Me?
Bounty hunting isn't easy work.
I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits.
Finding people in Australia seems difficult.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
And this is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddah's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
No, I understand.
You know your target, you can feel them. Know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt. Go ahead. Yeah, more.
Okay. Let's...
Although, it's what happened. I think so. Me? Take a guess. As much.
So what is your homeworld?
I don't know, it didn't matter. I was too young to remember, really. Besides, Nar Shaddah's kind of grown on me. Go ahead.
Well, I've been pushing you on hard.
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
That's a long story.
I say once again.
Yeah, so... Go ahead.
Don't you go truck?
I've killed people. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't...
Already saw this.
Go ahead. I didn't kill him once. That's a long story. I don't... Go ahead. Yeah, more or less. Talk. Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Go ahead.
Let's see if I can...
I'd rather we... Yeah, it's been a while. Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of... It's got a life to it. Yeah?
Okay. That's all I can get from Mira for now. Let's... In the next episode, I will maybe head back to Australia or head to Andron. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.